Back again, guys, after some more dropped points. Big up everybody. Big up everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that crap. You guys know what to do as soon as you enter into the building. And yeah, we're back after another draw. The road to 40 points continues and all of that crap. So disappointed because this game is something that could have been easily seen out just with some quicker substitutions or with some better finishing, but we didn't get either of them. And this is why we are where we are right now. And that's literally it. People are going to argue about whether it's more on the manager, whether it's more on the individuals, all of that. Look, we're a team. I think this is one of those games where everybody, like bar a couple of players who turned up and all of that, but as a team, we can look at ourselves and be like that there's a middle point to have on this. First off, I thought we were very good. Like, we were doing our thing and like there was no problems bar Sanchez giving the ball away stupidly. But you start Robert Sanchez, these are the results you get. Everything else was fine. Sancho absolutely cooking on the left-hand side. Unbelievable performance from him. Unbelievable. Got the assist as well for Cole Palmer. I think that's more assists. He's got the same amount of assists now than he's had at United in the Premier League. So, nice little stat for you. Neto was doing his thing, beating his man, creating some decent chances. Could have had another one for Palmer if Palmer had got to the box quickly enough. Jackson was making some good chances. He was a big problem for the likes of Lacroix and Mark Hay and that Richards kid. Who else? Midfield were dominating. Caicedo, Enzo cooking. Achimpong, sensational game. I'm going to touch on his performance in a little bit. But yeah, there was nothing wrong with the first half. Nothing wrong at all. Second half, though. What happened? What happened at halftime? Because I've been very critical about Poch for the halftime team talks and the way we come out in the second half. And I'm looking at this and I'm like, what happened in that second half? We looked so much more flatter. We looked so much more sloppier. And in spite of that, there were still periods where we were the better team. Don't get it twisted. We still created a decent amount of chances in that second half in general. But Palace started growing into the game. Eze had a good chance early on. Caicedo and Gusto failed to track him. That should have been a warning for us. Mateta had to have a shot blocked by Colwill. There was other options as well, like Jackson. Poor second half. And I thought the first half, like, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I didn't think the misses were too bad and everything. Second half, much worse. You were 6 yards out. You didn't even put the shot on target, mate. There was a great pass from Neto to Jackson. He couldn't win the test of strength with Richards. Even though with Neto, like Neto actually was one of the better players. Let me not get it twisted. It's Gusto that I'm talking about. Gusto fell off a damn cliff in that second half. And the first half, like, he was Like, started poorly, grew into the game from that point. Second half, I thought he was terrible. Now, I get he had some decent blocks as well. But in terms of the overarching 45-minute performance I saw from Gusto, what was that? So sloppy in possession. And then just wayward getting back as well. Not good enough at all. If Achimpong can run me those performances at centre-back, he can play right-back if you can't pattern up. And if those performances continue, don't be ashamed to whip him off, pause, and to bring Achimpong on the pitch instead. But those are all the stuffs on the players. I also have to say for the goal we conceded, it's solely on Cole Palmer. Some people will say Robert Sanchez and all of that. And for everyone who thinks I have a Sanchez agenda, get in the bin. Because it'd be easy for me to blame him for putting the pass to Palmer. It was on Palmer. Palmer is the one that has the sloppy giveaway. He's the one that has to hold that smoke. It's as simple as that. You just have credit in the bank. So, whatever. Poor from you. We move. All of that. But take the accountability. That was on you. Take the accountability. Now, Maresca. Would it kill you to do an early sub? We see the game is starting to turn. We don't make subs till the 81st minute. Jackson is getting worse and worse. We don't take him off. until the 81st minute. Malo Gusto, we leave him there for 90. Push Achimpong to the right, tossing at the back. Negate all of that BS that we're dealing with on the right-hand side. We don't do it. We don't do anything. What is the... I don't get it. Why the subs so late? Why so late? Like, this is the sort of stuff I can't. Sanchez, you starting him, it is what it is. Like, he didn't have a terrible game this time. I actually thought in the second half, he was one of our better players. Like, he actually was one of the players more switched on, and his passing actually got a bit better by that point. But Maresca, you need to be quicker with these substitutions. And I also don't know how the team comes out so much worse in the second half against that Palace team, and we don't look to rectify it. That comes down to the manager. Now, not Maresca out. Probably not going to be Maresca out at all at any point this season, unless like it's relegation form or anything like that. And even then, I doubt it, because I know he's an inexperienced coach, and I know he needs more leeway than Pochettino did. But that doesn't mean the mistakes are allowed to run. Make quicker subs. You used to be so much better at this. What has changed? What has changed, my friend? Because like now teams are creeping up on us. Newcastle's a point behind us. City's 2 points behind us. We need to get this form back on track. It's now 4 games without a win. I'll probably beat Morecambe and everything. Who gives a damn? But Bournemouth, Wolves, we got to get results in those games. We have to. It's a must now. Well, it's always been a must in general, but this just ain't good enough in general. But these are the differences between 3 points and 1 point, and we need to work on rectifying them. Shout out to Achimpong, did his thing. Shout out to Caicedo, Enzo, Sancho, Neto. Yeah, that's about it. And Cucurella. Big up everybody that's locked in. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Like and subscribe. Bun Poch.